What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of WWE 2K19 Universe Mode. I am your host, Nick Everett, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 20. Yes, that's right, 20 episodes of 2K19 Universe Mode so far on this channel. What just a really, super happy with this accomplishment. Honestly, um, very happy to get to this landmark moment. And today, again, for this 20th episode, hoping that you guys will enjoy this episode. Of course, we are 3 episodes away, not counting this episode, 3 episodes away from TLC, which is our next super card. So I hope you will continue to come along on this journey as we further progress this universe mode. Of course, I'm also working on some other stuff for the channel. Again, I like to do videos with, I want to start doing videos with the same kind of concept. So, like taking my friends and putting them into different things. So, like, we're wrestlers in this one. Like all the wrestlers on the roster are based on people who are actually, who are real life people who are all my friends. So I've started working on an NBA roster and doing a franchise mode with my friends on NBA 2K20, because a couple of us in my friend group were really big basketball fans. So, maybe do the NBA 2K20 thing. Again, we're all Canadian, so might do NHL, because I really like playing NHL, and it'd be cool to see like friends on like realistic heights, and trying to judge people's skill level based on the little that we play hockey, or the little we play basketball, or the little, if I decide to go football, because a couple of us like football, the little that we have ever played football, and just have a good time. Yeah, of course, Nick T is the basketball roster is pretty much done. And of course, Nick T in the comments, first thing, of course, he's first because he's actually the worst player on the roster by far. Literally, on NBA 2K20, the worst rated player. And I didn't make him that way on purpose. It was just the way that the very little that we've played basketball together has just made him just absolute garbage player on 2K20. And also, I mean, WWE 2K19. Yeah, your flop is maxed. Don't worry about it. Your flop is at 99. 99 flop is definitely the highest rating that you have is the flop. 100%. Don't worry, I still think that your jump shot is better than Garrett's. So, you have a better jump shot as well. But I'm hoping to, get the rest. I've got the first little bit of the roster done. I'm just trying to make the rest of the roster. It's really hard because, like, I've played a couple of games with the current guys. Yeah, you can't jump, but your your shot is better than Garrett's. It's not very good, but it's better than Garrett's. But yeah, I've played a couple of games with the friend roster that I have made, and it's fucking unreal how hard it is to win a game. Because, like, the tallest person we have on the team at the moment is Nathan, who's 6'3". So that's like the size of a regulation, that's like the size of a regular point guard in the NBA. Yeah, so again, a whole bunch of new series. Trying to work on some new series. Some new series are in the works. So that'll be coming, hopefully coming out soon. Again, probably the NBA series will come out before any of the other ideas that I have, because that one I've put the most work into. Garrett, on NBA, you are I want to say a shooting guard slash small forward. Because, yeah, we really needed a shooting guard slash small forward. You play majority of your time at the shooting guard, though, because Dan is our small forward. Nick plays power forward, point guard, I believe, because Nick is, he's got like the build for power forward, but he's like 5'6", like 5'6", 5'7" ish. So he's one of the smaller guys on the team. So when he goes down to post up, it's unreal. It'll be really funny for you guys when I show you. Christian can't see what he looks like right now because I haven't made him. Because you can't dye hair in 2K20. So I'm just trying, I'm probably just gonna make it brown. But I can't dye half of his hair blonde like I did in 2K19 for WWE. But yeah, I think I've done a good job so far of making the guys. But we're not here to talk about that, guys. We're not here to talk about the 2K20 NBA series. We're here to talk about WWE 2K19 Universe Mode. Of course, we are now 2 weeks removed from SummerSlam. This is going to be, last week we had a really, last episode we had a really pretty good show. Of course, we had CN Tower versus the Brotherhood, where CN Tower beat the Brotherhood in our opening match last week. The Anarchists, the new SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions, lost to the Superhero Club. Retro Jordan beat Nick B, even with a distraction from the debuting Game Master. Willie the Wheel faced off against Alex, the new Intercontinental Champion versus the new WWE Champion. The new WWE Champion, Alex, coming away with the victory. And then in our main event, Shan defended her Women's Championship against Emily, who cashed in her Money in the Bank contract. Shan successfully retaining her title. This week, we are beginning the look forward to TLC, which will come up, not counting this episode, in 3 episodes. So tomorrow's episode will be SmackDown. Tuesday's episode will be SmackDown. And then Wednesday's episode will be TLC. So, before we jump into the match card for tonight, which you will be happy to know are no tag team matches. There are no tag team matches involved. It seems like it, Nick. Seems like you're going to have to carry the chat again. Garrett's off doing something. Not paying attention. Probably gaming. So anyway, let's take a look at the Power Rankings. Of course, Alex still in the number 1 spot, having defeated Willie the Wheel last week. Shan moves up to number 2 after successfully retaining her championship. Willie the Wheel moves down to 3 after losing the champion versus champions match. Nick B moving into number 4 position. He's, again, still the number 1 contender to the WWE Championship, but I think last week being beat by Retro Jordan, which is kind of surprising that Retro Jordan hasn't passed him. Retro Jordan in the 5 position. Morgan and Rico in 6 and 7, the Superhero Club, of course defeating the Tag Team Champions last week. Then Nick T and Christian moving up into the 8 and 9 positions after winning the opening tag team match last week against the Brotherhood, and Garrett and Nick Everett. Garrett in the top 10 and Nick E just outside the top 10 at 11. So now we'll jump into the match card for tonight. Of course, in our first matchup of the night, it will be Dillon, one half of the new Smackdown Live Tag Team Champions, the Anarchists, taking on one half of Bear Brigade, and Nick E in singles competition. Then we will have the in-ring debut of the Game Master James as he takes on Retro Jordan. Retro Jordan looking for retribution for the distraction last week. And the Game Master James looking to start off his SmackDown Live career with a bang. Then we will hear from former SmackDown Live Women's Champion Kelsey. And then we will see some new opponents as some of the weight division, some of the people got moved around into different divisions. Nate Dogg makes the jump up to heavyweight and faces a former WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Aiden, in the singles competition. This will be a chance for Nate Dogg to prove that he belongs in the heavyweight division by facing off against a former champion. Then in the main event, of course, we will see another new face make his debut in a new division. Daniel, the newest member of the Intercontinental Championship division, will take on new Intercontinental Champion Willie the Wheel in singles competition. Of course, M will be at ringside. And that is our main event of the evening. So that's our match card. Let's hop right into the action, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it on. Best main event ever? I don't think so. I mean, I love Willie, but I think Daniel sucks, so... And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here tonight in Phoenix, Arizona for Smackdown Live. We're going to kick things off with a little bit of a rivalry that's been brewing over the past couple of weeks. The Anarchists and Bear Brigade, of course. The Anarchists taking the tag team titles from Bear Brigade at SummerSlam. And Bear Brigade making it known that they will be invoking their rematch clause for TLC in a triple threat tables, ladders, and chairs match. Tonight, Dillon, one half of the Anarchists, goes one-on-one with Nick E, one half of the Bear Brigade. Of course, there will be a huge mental advantage for whoever comes out victorious in this match here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you asking in the chat where Donovan versus Garrett is, I didn't book most of this card. This was the computer-generated card, and I liked it, so I kept it. So maybe next week we'll get Garrett versus Donovan. But right now, we're just going to have to deal with Nick E versus Dillon. And of course, here he comes, one half of the Smackdown Live Tag Team Champions, Dillon, making his way to the ring. Of course, a couple last week, an embarrassing defeat at the hands of the Superhero Club, if I do remember correctly. Yes, at the hands of the Superhero Club. Not a great way to kick off their reign as tag team champions, but after that match was over, the Bear Brigade make their way onto the stage and made it publicly known that they were going to come back after their championships at TLC. Again, Garrett, I'm not slacking. When you book a universe mode every day and you have to go through and change everything because the universe mode is stupid and wants to give away like pay-per-view matches on SmackDown Lives, you gotta change everything. When you come across a card that is like perfectly booked by the computer, you keep it. And if you don't think that I'm doing a good job, again, you don't have to watch, or you can book your own show. I'm cool with that. Where's Christian versus Nick T? They're a tag team. Why would they fight each other? They're a tag team. Nick T will forever be linked with Christian. Christian will forever be linked with Nick T. They're never gonna fight. They're never gonna break up. They're tag team partners till the end of days. And of course, here comes one half of the former SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions, Nick E, making his way to the ring. Of course, the yellow bear suit that the Bear Brigade have adopted as their entrance attire. Is donned here by Nick E, looking to pick up a victory as he and his partner Garrett look to their rematch for the Tag Team Championships. Of course, that'll be contested in a triple threat tables, ladders, and chairs match at TLC. SmackDown Live management still yet to name the third team in that match, but many believe that with their victory last week over the Tag Team Champions, it could be the Superhero Club. But we will find out in the coming weeks. But right now we are set for singles competition between Nick E and Dillon. Of course, some very bad blood here, mostly on one end. Nick E does not like Dillon at all and would love to just absolutely kick the shit out of him and murder him in his sleep. Side Russian leg sweep by Dillon. Jesus, that went dark for a minute. I apologize. You can see the heel side really coming out of the commentator right here. I apologize for that. Big back suplex, dropping him right on his fucking stupid little neck. And a big kick to the back. When did you guys win the #1 contender match? When did you win a #1 contenders match? I never said you won the #1 contendership. I said last week the tag teams were jockeying for position to be the #1 contender. And you guys did win a match, which means that you are in conversation to be the #1 contenders, but you are not the third team in that match. Not as of yet. I've still got 2 more episodes before I have to determine who the third team is. Two days ago? You never won shit 2 days ago. Yesterday? 2 days ago at SummerSlam? No, you won your match last week on SmackDown. That wasn't a #1 contenders match. The last episode of SmackDown, you beat the Brotherhood. That was not a #1 contenders match. 2 days ago, like you're saying, was SummerSlam, where you and Christian both had singles matches. And you lost. Both of you lost. So no, you are not the #1 contenders. You can earn a #1 contendership opportunity over the next 2 weeks, over the next 2 episodes, by winning matches, but I don't see that happening. So as of right now, one has to believe that the Superhero Club would be considered the #1 contenders and the third team in that match, based on the fact that they beat the Tag Team Champions last week on SmackDown. Yeah, Christian lied to you, man, because You guys haven't been in the number one contenders match yet. Yes, you won last week, so you will be, like, when we have a match or whatever to determine who will be the third team in the TLC match at TLC, you guys will be in the match, but not yet. We haven't determined a third team. Anyway, Nick going outside the ring and smashing Dillon's face into the ring apron. Not that it could make him any uglier, but he does it anyway. Now Dillon throwing Nick back inside the ring, going up to the top rope. Hopefully doesn't blow to his fucking knees. Big moonsault here. Hits it. Into the cover. One. And a kick out by Nick Everett. Big knee to the face by Dillon. Now Nick with a big elbow to the stomach. Big snapmare there by Dillon. Big elbow to the top of the head. Man, if I could find a way to stick Em and Shan as the third tag team, I would. Oh, and now look at this. The FU delivered to Dillon. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. And of course, Nick E has beaten Dillon. Not that it was ever in question, because Dillon's a piece of shit. And now Dillon down, losing the match. Nick E celebrating. Both men locking eyes. Nick Everett sticking his hand out. What the fuck are you doing, Nick? Oh, I get to choose? Alright, chat, what should I choose? Shake hands, walk away, hit them with a cheap shot. Come on, chat, tell me what I should do. High hit. Hit? Like hit him with a cheap shot? Okay, I think that's a vote for hit him with a cheap shot. Okay, cheap shot it is. Looking like he's going to walk away, but boom! The cheap shot dropping Nick Everett, center of the ring. And Dillon, of course, the poor loser that he is. This is why he won't go anywhere in life and has gone nowhere in life. Except for probably dead in a ditch somewhere, which is the most wonderful thing he could have done for the human race. Dillon loses, but gets the cheap shot on Nick. And that just makes it all that more personal heading into tables, ladders, and chairs. Now we move on to our next match, which will be the in-ring debut of the Game Master, James, taking on Retro Jordan. Retro Jordan, of course, looking for retribution after the distraction last week from the Game Master. Although he won the match last week against Nick B, the Game Master has made it very, very clear that he and the masters of the game are going to systematically tear him apart as they believe him to be a false hero here on Smackdown Live. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we witness the in-ring debut of the Game Master James. Of course, a long-awaited in-ring debut. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into the action. Oh, he works at Five Guys. Cool. Again, I'd prefer it if he was dead in a ditch somewhere. Probably. And anyway, here comes James into the ring, the Game Master. The ref's going to ring the bell. Retro Jordan going right after the Game Master, beating him down in the corner. And the referee got to push Retro Jordan off. But a good couple of shots here. Retro Jordan, of course, the Game Master, has made his life a living hell from afar by sicking his dogs of war, the masters of the game, Dustin and Matthew, on Retro Jordan over the past couple of weeks. And now tonight, getting his chance, Retro Jordan gets his chance to get his hands on the Game Master. But the Game Master taking control quickly back over. 3-on-1 handicap match at Super Show. Possibility. That could be a possibility. Or Jordan may have to go out and find 2 partners and make it a 3v3 tag team match. Because you know that this guy loves his tag team matches. And now look at this. The power by the Game Master. Ooh. Off the knee. Now a bang. Driving that knee into the mat and a kick to the chest. Oh, and a big throat punch and now a clothesline. No, Dustin was the first emissary of the Game Master. James is the Game Master. Dustin was just his emissary. So was Matthew. And now the Game Master into the cover. Big kick out here by Retro Jordan. Of course, you see Matthew there at ringside, one of the emissaries of the Game Master. Of course, now the Game Master in complete control of Retro Jordan here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, big stomp. Now soaking in the crowd here in Phoenix. Big back elbow by Retro Jordan. I mean, I think it's pretty clear, Nick. The Game Master, the GM, James was the Game Master or the DM for a lot of the Dungeons and Dragons that I played with you guys, so I thought it was pretty obvious who it was. No, they're not part of the Mighty G brand. They're their own thing. They're the masters of the game, Nick. And now Retro Jordan taking off that top turnbuckle pad may cost him. And now the Game Master back on the attack. No, yes, they're their own separate entity from Matty G brand. The Matty G brand superstars that haven't been revealed yet will be revealed in the next coming weeks. Just chill out. You'll find out who they are when everybody else finds out who they are. Yeah, you don't know who Dustin is. Dustin's a friend of mine and Dan's. One, two, three. The Game Master starts his debut to Smackdown Live career with a huge victory over Retro Jordan. Of course, Retro Jordan, still probably feeling the effects of the 2-on-1 handicap match a couple of weeks back. The serious injuries that he took there, and whatever pain was inflicted on him last week when he faced off against Nick B. But the Game Master pinning Retro Jordan here tonight.
Here is your winner, the Brain.
And I think that this is far from over, ladies and gentlemen. You see the full trio there. The Masters of the Game. The Game Master. James in the middle. Matthew on his left. Dustin on his right. There is a new powerhouse here on Smackdown Live. Ladies and gentlemen, we now turn our attention from in-ring competition to our former SmackDown Live Women's Champion, Kelsey, who will be coming out here to talk to the WWE Universe. Of course, at SummerSlam, losing her Women's Championship. Last week, having to watch as Shan defended her the SmackDown Live Championship, Women's Championship, against Emily, who cashed in her Money in the Bank briefcase. Now tonight, Kelsey going to come out and talk to the WWE Universe. Don't know what she's going to say, but let's find out, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go. Kelsey in the ring. Wow, that's a different look. Well, apparently Kelsey ready to declare war. And we're all about to bear witness to someone's destruction here tonight. Okay, so somebody backstage has been doing some nasty stuff, insulting other superstars, leaving food everywhere, being a general slob, and Kelsey's had enough of her crap. Oh, calling out Shan. Okay, if there's one thing that I know about Shan, over the past 20 episodes that we've done this, she's never once talked shit about any other superstar besides Kelsey. But anyway, here comes Shan, the women's champion. Damn, Nick! Roasted! That's fucking hilarious. That's funny as hell. All Shan making her way to the ring. And of course, the history amongst these two. Recent history, I guess you could say. Shan and Kelsey exchanging some title wins back and forth over the past couple of months. She's not wrong. She has been on a roll lately. The Diva Drama BS. It's the women's division drama, you piece of shit. Also, I mean, why are you here? Your match isn't until the main event, and you're probably going to lose anyway. Get out of here, you bum. Have you subbed to my channel? I don't remember getting a notification that you've subbed to my channel. I do remember every week that every time that you come in this chat, you always throw negativity around towards me and towards my product. Good, unsubscribe. I don't want your kind here. Anyway, I'm sorry to let this uneducated bum distract you guys. Kelsey telling Shan that she wants a match to end this once and for all. My product is shit. Again, you missed my giant announcement at the beginning of this show saying that there is a new series coming out, an NBA 2K20 series, where I've created all of us who are on the Smackdown Live roster in NBA 2K20. Okay, as soon as this stream's over, I'll 1v1 you. Send me your details, you little punk-ass bitch. You know where I'll be. You finish work at 11:30. Okay, I'll wait. I'll wait all night if I have to. I'll wait all night, Daniel. I'll play you at 4:30 in the morning. I'll play you at 8:30 in the morning. I'll play you at 10:30 at night. I don't care. I will beat the living piss out of you, bro. You don't want the smoke, Dan. You don't want the smoke. I want the smoke. Me, when we face off 1v1. That's who hurt him. Do it, bro. Do it. Be outside my door. You don't have the guts. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, moving on from this toxic piece of shit in the chat, we move on to our next matchup, of course. Nate Dogg versus Aiden. Of course, a new division for Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg moving up to the heavyweight division. And a tough first test for him as he takes on a former WWE champion, Aiden, in his first match as a heavyweight, ladies and gentlemen. And you might ask, who got sent down to the Intercontinental Championship division so that Nate Dogg could come up to the heavyweight division? And you see, ladies and gentlemen, it's where we turn back to the toxic piece of shit in the chat. Daniel himself has been sent down to the Intercontinental Championship division because he couldn't win any matches in the heavyweight division. Yes, we want the old non-toxic Dan back. Would be nice. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, the former Intercontinental Champion, Nate Dogg, coming down to the ring, decked out in Panthers gear, getting ready for his first heavyweight matchup. Of course, going to have to fight off a former WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Of course, followed closely by his manager, Stormin Norman. I don't know if I'm ready to forgive you, Dan. You do this all the time. This was going to wait until this whole COVID-19 thing was over, but me and M were going to have an intervention because you do this a lot to both of us. You just pick and pick for no goddamn reason. And we're sick of it. You need help. Oh, I. What are you talking about? I'm like the most mentally healthy person in this chat. I don't drink away my problems. I deal with them like a normal human being would. I make models of my friends that I'm pissed off at and beat the shit out of them. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've just set the difficulty to easy and just kick the shit out of Garrett's character. And I feel really good afterwards. That's totally healthy. I don't know what you're talking about. Also, if anybody is going to judge me, I don't want it to be you, Garrett. Because I think you're the least out of all of us. You're the least mentally healthy out of all of us. If anybody's gonna judge me, it can't be you. Excuse me. Oh. Nick, don't blame that shit on us. You can't blame us for you being fat. You were fat when I met you. You literally just called me a liar in the chat, Garrett. But Nick has the biggest lie out of any of us on the chat right now. That's bullshit. No, he was not skinny. He was skinny until high school. He was skinny for like the first... Yeah, maybe a year that I knew him, like grade 6. But then, like, as soon as we got to high school, freaking... I'm not making fun of you. I'm just saying, don't fucking lie. Don't put all that shit on me. You're the reason I'm fat. You hear about all this bullshit and then I eat my stress away. I'm just kidding, that's a lie too. I really like food and beer. And hate exercising. Six and 7. Okay, fine. I'll give you 7 as well. But I'm not giving you any more. Alright, I feel like this chat has just evolved into us blaming each other for issues that we have in our lives. So, you know what, like, there's a match going on in the background. Whatever, who cares? Garrett came at me with some strong shit earlier, and I'm pissed at him. Nick is trying to blame me for being fat. I don't play with that shit. That's not me. That's when all of our lives started going downhill, Nick. Is after we met Garrett. He's the reason for all of this. He's the one who introduced me to booze. It's his fault that I drink so much. He's a bad influence on all of our lives. You're blaming who? Oh, you're blaming Garrett and Dan? Why are you blaming Dan? Dan's not even in the chat anymore. Oh, excuse me, boys. No, yeah, no, it 100% is, Garrett. You're the reason that I drink so much now. It's your fault. And Nathan sticks him with a pop-up power bomb. Whoa! You're okay. So you're blaming. So you blame Garrett. Your life, you becoming fat went downhill after you met Garrett, but you're blaming me and Dan fighting for you being fat as well? That makes no sense. Me and Dan only started fighting when you guys all became friends with Dan. Me and Dan used to fight like this all the time, but you guys never knew because you guys weren't friends with him. Now that you guys are friends with him, we fight all the time like we used to, and you guys just notice more because you're hanging out with both of us. I'm fucking confused on what's happening. Anyway, Nate Dogg beat Aiden. Who cares? Let's move on to the main event. I'm sad that he's gone because, of course, like, his match is next. But it's Dan versus Willie the Wheel. You did not grow up with Dan. Stop lying. The joke's on you, bitch. You did not grow up with Dan. He was literally a 5-minute drive from your house, and you didn't know who he was until I introduced you. Stop lying. I know you pretty well, Nick. I never said I was your dad. I don't know where you're getting this from. I've never said to be your real dad.
Making his way to the ring.
Anyway,
From Toronto,
the new Intercontinental Champion, Willie the Wheel, of course, here tonight. Phoenix looks like it's got a case of gingivitis as he makes his way to the ring, that new Intercontinental Championship around his waist. Will is loving the adulation. Jesus, Garrett. Is loving the fans, pouring the love in. Forever the hero of the people's hearts, Willie the Wheel, holding the championship high. Oh my god, you guys fighting in the chat is so freaking annoying. Anyway, here comes a new contender to Willie the Wheels.
And his opponent.
Oh shit!
The Queen, and from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 230 pounds.
I mean, he's got you on that one, Garrett. He never got forgotten at school. I left myself at school. That's garbage and you know it, Garrett. That's a fucking lie. Oh my god. Nick. Nick, we all know that that's true, but we don't say it out loud. We're very supportive. Of course, no, Garrett, of course your dad wants you. Of course he does. He's definitely not disappointed in you. Nick, shut the fuck up. I mean, he went home every other day and didn't get beat, so... May have gotten yelled at, but he never got beat. Okay, as long as he was straightforward with you guys. I just... You know, we still don't know, because, you know, like, he could have lied and said that, like, oh, yeah, of course I wanted kids, but, you know, not you. You fuck up. Why would I want a kid who cheers for the Los Angeles Chargers? He's a dick. It's okay, Garrett. Agreed. Into the cover. Kick out by Daniel. Jesus Christ, guys. I have not called... This is going to stay on YouTube forever. Like, all these little chats that you guys are sending are now on this YouTube video forever. I think Cole is an awesome person. I would much rather want a kid that looks like Jesus than the one that looks like Yoda. No, it's Jesus. We all know it's Jesus. It's Jesus. He looks like Jesus. Garrett is Yoda, and Cole is Jesus. We all know this. Fuck you, I grew into my ears. That's what you think. I can't say shit. My ears are still fucking massive too, bro. Oh, jeez, Nick. Oh my god. Into the ginge lock goes Willie. Looking to make him tap out. Rope break here by Daniel. Hey, Garrett, you can't get upset. It's kayfabe, brother. It's kayfabe. It's kayfabe. Can't get upset. It's kayfabe. It's kayfabe, brother. Anyway, in this matchup, Willie's starting to fire up. My life is not kayfabe. Some things that I say might be kayfabe, but my life's not kayfabe. And you don't even get the reference, Garrett. Don't use my word. No, your life wouldn't be kayfabe, Nick. Because if your life was kayfabe, you wouldn't mean anything that happens in your life. Our life's a shoot, brother. Our life's a shoot. It's not a work, it's a shoot, brother. And Willie has beaten Daniel, of course. Who could have foreseen that outcome? Not this guy. It's not like Daniel doesn't lose every match. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, what a victory here for the Intercontinental Champion, facing down his newest contender. But the Intercontinental Champion will come away with the victory here tonight. Of course, still looking for who will face Willie the Wheel at TLC for the Intercontinental Championship. Still looking for a lot of answers for TLC coming up in 3 episodes. But yeah, a very good night, a very quick show. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just under the we are just under the hour mark as of right now for when we started the stream, which usually we go about an hour and 10. Sometimes, like for SummerSlam, I think we were just about 2. But yeah, tonight just under an hour mark, just under the hour mark, which is not a bad thing. But yeah, still lots of stuff to be decided on the last 2 episodes of SmackDown before we get to tables, ladders, and chairs. Thank you guys once again for joining me for episode 20 of WWE 2K19 Universe Mode. Again, 20 episodes, always a lively chat every time that we've done one of these. It's been great. Yeah, so keep coming back. Again, we're going to keep doing this every day. I'll let you guys know. There could be some changes coming up in terms of when I'll be streaming this. Probably like Thursday. I probably won't be streaming. I'm at work. I'm going to be going into work, and there could be some stuff in the not too distant future that will prevent me from streaming. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. But we'll do this but we're still doing this every day, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Atlantic. And yeah, again, stay tuned to the channel for more series coming up. Again, probably that 2K stream, the NBA 2K20 stream will probably be coming up a lot quicker than any of the other sports videos. But yeah, keep it locked to the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, see you tomorrow. And as always, take it easy and